The beauty and grandeur of this ancient landscape is unique and quite wonderful. In many ways, the Grand Canyon presents the very finest desert landscape to be found anywhere on the face of the planet. Opportunities for wilderness travel abound, and hikers come from around the world to walk the canyon trails and experience this special place in a very personal way. Unfortunately, far too many people arrive at the park unaware that hiking the Grand Canyon is entirely different than hiking anywhere else, and that the world of the Inner Canyon can present a harsh, dangerous, unforgiving environment. For a safe, successful canyon hike, you need to know how to take care of yourself as well as how to take care of the canyon. So let's review what you need to know before starting down canyon trails. Having a grand hike depends in part upon your safety. If you need to be rescued, it will be costly, damaging to the canyon, and you might not be rescued. Every year, hikers die in the Grand Canyon. You need to be deliberate about each step from planning to the end of the hike.
We came into the park very naive to the conditions. We start off in the morning, it was probably 65 degrees. I had a pair of shorts and a shirt on and was chilly at that point. And basically just went walking down a trail, and next thing you know, we'd probably walk 4 or 5 miles and not thought anything of it. Walking down the canyon takes very little energy or exercise. And next thing you knew, we were dealing with dehydration and 115 degrees versus 65 degrees. And once dehydration set in, then there was nothing left. And basically we were stranded at that point. In the midst of dealing with the dehydration and trying to get to water or replenish myself, basically took some risks that I probably wouldn't usually have taken. So actually descended from where I was and actually successfully kind of rock climbed for a while before, got the one that got the better of me. Fell about 40 feet down a cliff. The injuries I sustained, had 7 broken bones, 2 of which were spinal, collapsed lung. And from what I understand, when they actually got to me and hooked me up to an IV and everything, they say my temperature was 104 at that point. So I was close to the point of burning up.
Each year, more than 1,000 visitors are treated for heat-related illness, injuries, or exposure to cold. Thousands more go unreported. You'll be safer and better prepared both mentally and physically if you've thought carefully about your itinerary and planned for it. So check the official guide to hiking the Grand Canyon for the difficulty of the trails you're taking. Okay. Know exactly how far you'll go and how long it will take. So
it's going to be a long first day.
All right. Well, water's going to be a problem.
Weigh your physical condition and experience against the extreme temperatures and the exertion you'll face. Call ahead to check trail conditions and weather. Trails can be restricted or closed, and weather is variable. Avoid hiking alone and tell people where you'll be. Your physical condition is very important. The canyon is like an upside-down mountain. You work hardest at the end of the hike, when you're most tired. It takes twice as long to hike up as down. You might average a mile an hour going up, and it will be like climbing stairs all day long. Even well-conditioned hikers can have trouble, so start physical conditioning months before your hike. Some medications can make heat problems worse, so check with your doctor. Even if you're an experienced hiker, a Grand Canyon trip will require special gear and preparation. See the Grand Canyon hiking brochure for a checklist.
First thing probably we should do is the food.
Is that perennial or seasonal? Can we count
Pack
on that?
for your specific trip and pay special attention to your water supply. Water sources are few and unreliable, so know where your next drink of water is coming from and carry more than enough water to get there. Hiking uphill in the canyon on a hot, sunny day, you can sweat up to 2 quarts or 2 liters per hour. If you lose too much water, your body temperature can climb. Unchecked, this will lead to heat stroke and eventually death. Sweating washes salts from your body. This loss of salt can make you very sick. Salty snacks and electrolyte drinks will replace the salts you sweat away. Begin each day's hike with at least 4 quarts or liters of water in your pack, and treat or filter any water you take from canyon springs, creeks, or potholes.
Bags to put leftover food and garbage.
Bring resealable bags to carry out uneaten food and trash. Fires aren't allowed, so bring a stove. You may need rain gear. A camera or sketch pad are great ways to record sights and avoid the temptation to take things from the canyon. Pack basic first aid kits, especially an ankle wrap. For emergencies, carry a whistle and a signal mirror. Bring a flashlight, even if you're just on a day hike. If you return late, you may need it. It's possible to get lost, so don't leave without a map and compass. And remember, your whole hike rides on your boots. When you hike steep terrain, even with perfect boots, your feet can blister, so bring moleskin and use it before blisters form. And don't forget a hat that really shades you. During winter, spring, and fall, it might snow, so check conditions with rangers and be prepared for all types of weather. Be sure to pack gaiters and instep crampons. If the canyon rim is cold or snowy, you can get into real trouble if you're not prepared. You'll avoid problems by slowing down and by staying energized. Remember, you're on vacation.
It's almost done?
Just about.
Reserve a campsite on the rim of the canyon for the day before the hike, so you'll have time to check on the weather and the trail, to find out about trail restrictions or closures, and to rest up. This is a great time to double-check critical items like prescription medicines and to take care of details.
Okay, I'm getting the permit so we don't forget that in the morning.
All right. Check that off the list.
In summer, start early to take advantage of the cool temperatures. Don't leave anything valuable in your vehicle, and make sure everyone knows where the keys are. Double-check your packs one last time, and take it easy on yourself throughout the hike. To stay energized, start energized.
Okay.
Avoid the heat by not hiking between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. In hot weather, time your hiking to take advantage of the shade. Take a break every 20 minutes to eat and drink fluids that replace salts. Don't wait until you're thirsty or hungry. Exercise curbs your appetite, so you might not know when you need to eat.